All right, what is up, beautiful people? Welcome to episode 9 of the Demxcrazy podcast, where we politic about all things that move the culture forward. I'm one of your hosts, Roy Gunner.
It's your boy Rasul Reed, double R, Rasulio. Let's get it.
We got your boy Chris B in the building, man. The podcast is episode number 9, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, we got a very special guest in the building, man. We got a comedian, man, a business owner, a comedy club owner, man. From Kansas City, Missouri, got the boy Kevin Robe on the podcast,
Yes,
man.
sir.
What up?
Well, what's good? Long time no see, man.
Been a minute.
It's been a good, 5 years since I seen you? Well, I've been seeing you, but it's been 5 years since we actually
It's been,
talk and whatnot.
It's been a little minute.
Yeah,
man.
Let's make 2021 better.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
please.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we definitely got some history, though, man.
You got your $600 yet?
No.
Okay, I'll check. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
But, yeah, man, a lot has come, man, and, through these past years that I've known you, man, and been following you on social media and stuff, man, you've grown a lot, man. I see that you got the Prospect Party Shop going on, man. How long you been doing that, and how's business going, man?
I'm coming up on my 6th year with the Prospect Party Shop. That is a convenience store that sells liquor. Let's start there.
Just like Casey sell pizza, yeah.
Right. So I've been there going on 6 years now, and it'll be 6 years in February. February 15th to be exact. And business is kind of up and down right now with the pandemic going on.
Yeah.
It's just when you got money, you're going to spend it at
That's
the Prospect
facts.
Party Shop.
Yeah.
Because people spend money just, for whatever reason. It don't matter how they feeling, they going to spend the money. If the Chiefs win, they spending their money.
That's a fact.
Chiefs lose, they spending their money. Somebody die, they spending their money.
Somebody
That's a
get
fact.
married.
Somebody get married, they spending their money. Their birthday, they spending their money.
Baby shower.
I appreciate them spending their money, especially with me at the Prospect Party Shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see that stimulus check come through there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, we need that one and then another one on top of that too.
Now, do I get a discount when I go up there? Like, I can get some Cavassier for $2 or something? Or
Not $2, but we can work something.
okay.
Well, you trying to get a hell of a discount for $2.
I give them a little shot.
I get a little
Man.
swig then.
Well, I also see that you're also the owner and founder of the Legends Comedy Club and Sports Lounge. Could you tell us more about that and how you got it started?
That's just a comedy club that I decided to open for the city. It's not just for me. It's for the city, which is KCK and KC Mo. The people that I came up with in the comedy game. We didn't really have a club that we can say we can tell people that we perform it at. We couldn't go out to the Improv. We couldn't go out to Stanford's at the Legends. We had to be in there. A good old boy, I should say. So I decided, instead of telling people we're performing at nightclubs, we're gonna build a platform so we can practice, as well as tell people that we performing at a comedy club and not
That's
just
dope.
down at the Firelight.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing wrong with the Firelight, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you want something that's like specifically for.
You can't tell your church people, hey, come check me down at the Firelight.
Right.
They're like, I don't go to club.
Right.
I don't want none of them church folks seeing me up in there.
Yeah, it sounds more elegant, man.
Yeah.
I feel you on that, though, man. It's like you got like the mayor coming like, hey, come on over to the the comedy lounge or comedy club. It's like it sounds more
Professional.
inviting. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine trying to invite the mayor. Hey, man, come to the Firelight. Nothing wrong with the Firelight. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
I feel you. I feel.
Yeah, shouts out to the Firelight 913.
Yeah, man. So where is the comedy club located at, man? Where's
It's over in it's over in the suburbs of Kansas City.
Okay.
The first suburb, I should say the first suburbs. It ain't the real suburb, but it's the first suburb.
first suburbs, yeah.
Raytown, Missouri, 6151 Blue Ridge Boulevard to be exact.
So you gotta check that out, man. So in order for somebody to get on to the Legends Comedy Club, how do they get on? How do they perform? How do they get booked?
They can hit me up on all of my social media platforms. You can hit me up on Facebook, Legends Comedy Robe, or go under Legends Comedy Club, or you can hit me up on Instagram, really Kevin Robe or Legends Comedy Club, or you can stop by the Prospect Party Shop at 5314 Prospect.
And get
Yes,
my free swig or
Yeah, get Rasu's free swig of Cavassier.
$2.
$2.
Don't
forget that.
Yeah. But my 600 didn't hit yet, so
And so how do you manage to own two businesses? Do you have people working for you, man? Do you like a one-man army, man? How do you do that, man?
Well, I mean, I got people to help me, but it's kind of like, you know, I pretty much work 7 days.
Man.
You know, right now, you know, until I can get, you know, I kind of opened up the club during the pandemic, and it's been kind of challenging, but you know, I believe in God, so He's gonna help me through it. So I kind of start at the store, and then I go to the club in the evening time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Shout out, big ups to you, man.
Yes, sir. Double the
so
grind.
I plan on opening up the club in the daytime. So it's just kind of finding some loyal, trustworthy people. I got a team, a solid team that's helping me, you know, and I just want to thank my team, you know, for all that they've done for me in this last year and a half. I appreciate all of y'all.
Yeah. Now, once everything get better, are you gonna have like more locations, or are you gonna stick with just the one location when you?
Well, you know, whatever God allows me to do. I can't speak on that, but I'm even talking about doing a mobile comedy.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
dope.
huge, bro.
Yeah,
that'd be
pull us in somebody's house and be like, hey, y'all wanna? That'd be dope.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm glad you mentioned that. So my dad and my stepmom, they're managers at a nursing home, man. And man, you'll be surprised, man. Those residents at the nursing homes, they're looking for talent like that, man. They enjoy having comedians come out there, man, and instrumentalists.
Well, I would love to put it together.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
actually, you know where I got that idea from. Do you remember Sister Act?
Yeah.
When they used to go to she took the kids in the choir at the school to the senior center and they performed.
Man, I ain't seen the movie in like almost 30 years, but
Well, I keep watching it every so often.
Yeah.
So you know, when I see it on, I'm like, I sit down and watch it like I ain't never watched it before.
man, that's what's up.
That kind of puts that was part two, but that kind of put thoughts in my head like, man, I could do this.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You know,
man.
go to the senior. So I bought me a bus last year. And,
Congratulations, man. I'm really inspired, man. Real talk.
so I'm gonna put that together.
Man, that's
and
nice.
do something like that.
Well, I mean, I know that you like you said, you mentioned comedy. What are some comedians that actually inspired you to want to get into comedy?
Well, starting out, growing up, I used to follow like Martin Lawrence and
Legend.
Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle, and Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was somebody I watched when I was like in elementary school when you weren't supposed to. The Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
so
watched that
Stuff
too.
on that one.
but Martin Lawrence was my era where I was watching him and Chris Rock. You know, I saw Chris Rock live up at Missouri Western.
Oh, damn.
And
Is that where you went to college at?
No, actually, I didn't go there. I mean,
okay.
I didn't go to college. Well, I went to college, but I went to pick up a girl. I
I got you. Yeah.
I wasn't there to go, you know.
I got you.
Nah, but my homeboy went to Mo West, and they had, they had those nights where it's like, I don't know what they call it because I didn't go to school.
Like prep rally or
Something like that, where they have homecoming. That's what it was. It was their homecoming, and they had Chris Rock there as their comedian for the night.
No, Mo West used to crack, man. Back, my college days, I used to date a girl that went to Mo West, man. They had like the frat parties and all types of stuff, man. Yeah, Mo
they
West
had
used to crack,
they had
man.
another one a couple years ago where Marlon Wayans was up there.
Damn, they got money like that. Like,
all schools got money like that. They got to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, man.
Believe it or not.
I mean, they got the football teams, the basketball teams, man. They got to find something to do with that money making off them games. You know what I mean? They gotta
People
put it
paying
back.
tuition too.
They
You
got to
ain't
put it
going to
back
college
into
for
their
free.
economy. Yeah, man.
some people be taking the money and rolling with it. Nah, shit.
Yeah, they call those people in jail.
Oh yeah, some of them are.
Man, that's dope, man. Like I said, man, I'm very proud of everything you're doing, man. Like I said, I know we haven't really talked in a long time, but I follow everything you do. I think when we met a long time ago, you were working like retail. Weren't you working retail back then?
Yeah, I was. I think at that time I was probably a manager at Costco.
Yeah, man. So, man,
Yeah.
a lot of growth, man. Because I met you. We was doing something with Ricky Ramsey back in the day. I think he had like some type of Christmas show or something like that, man.
And that was actually One of my first shows.
Yeah, man. It was me, you, Cortez Carter, and a whole bunch of comedians. What's the dude with the gray braids? What's his name?
Eric Hennett.
yeah, man.
Ace.
Yeah.
I think I met Peels. That's where I met Peels.
Peels, yeah.
I forgot about Pills.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, we got Peels, come to the podcast, bro.
Yeah. And your homeboy Teddy.
Oh yeah, Teddy Miller.
The barber.
And also that's where I met Beverly Love.
Yeah, Beverly Love. Shout out to Beverly Love, man. That's it. She's a sweet girl, man.
Yeah,
Super sweet, humble soul, man. Love her
Yes,
like a
sir.
sister, man.
Trying to think who else was on that.
It was a lot of us, man.
R.C. Hampton.
Yeah, RC. Yeah.
And it was somebody.
Who was the dude, the preacher dude? What
That was
R.C.
RC.
Hampton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hampton. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Well, we about to take a little bit of a little intermission, man. We got to pay some bills and, keep the lights on in this thing. We got Mr. Kevin Robe in here with us, and we'll be back with episode 9 of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
What up?
Welcome back to Demxcrazy, man.
Yes, sir.
Episode number 9. We got a very, very special guest once again. We got Kevin Robe, man, entrepreneur, comedian, man. There's so many other things.
He's gonna
man.
bring some free liquor up here too.
He gonna bring some free liquor up here.
Cavassier.
Free liquor.
But yeah, man. Like I mentioned, man. Thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to come here, man. I can only imagine how busy you are with operating 2 businesses, man, and pretty much doing a lot of it on your own. But my next question for you, man. What's your motivation for becoming an entrepreneur, man?
My motivation, as a kid, I always loved to entertain. So that's pretty much my motivation, to get the feedback. Hey, man, you did that. You did a great job. So I love to hear stuff like that. I love to make people laugh. So whatever platform I can get on to try to make somebody laugh, that's what I'm doing. And how I started doing this, I know we kind of talked about that on the last segment, but
that's cool.
how I started doing it was when we were coming up doing comedy. There wasn't too many people putting on shows. They were afraid to put on shows because they were afraid to fail, and so we couldn't get booked all the time. So I mean, I may get booked once or twice in a 3-4 month period. I want to be on stage. I'm always wanting to be on stage. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start doing my own shows.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful, bro.
Excuse me. So 6 months after I started doing comedy, I started doing my own monthly shows.
That's dope.
With Cortez Carter, actually.
Yeah, shout out to Ted.
Shouts out to Ted.
It was called Laughing Your Leggings Off.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
So we was doing monthly shows where we were outgrowing. It actually was supposed to be an open mic, but we started putting people in place and like, man, we should start doing shows. And it just kind of took off from there, and I've never stopped. So even though, he went and both of us went and decided to do something different, we still, he was doing his own thing, and I'm now doing my own thing. So, yeah, shout out to Cortez Carter.
Yes, sir.
in case
Shouts
you
out,
think.
yeah.
sir.
Now, are you still doing stuff with Savvy Events, or y'all just?
Savvy, she's doing her own thing, but she is still incorporated with me.
Okay.
So when people go to Eventbrite, she puts my event sets my Eventbrites up. So yeah, I'm still working with her.
Okay.
Well, I see you had a Women's Crush Wednesdays popping off every week at the open mic with the open mic and 2-stepping competitions. Could you tell us more about that and how people can get involved with that?
Well, we just I'm working with a guy named Rockstar Gumbo. I didn't know you were going to ask me that question, so I really don't know what. I really couldn't tell you what Gumbo stands for, but his Gumbo stands for bringing people together in the community.
Okay, makes sense.
Different types of businesses. So he's going to put everybody heads together. So he just been following me, kind of like you said you've been following me, and he wanted to do something. So him and I kind of hit it off. He's a barber in Kansas City, Missouri. He just opened up his new shop out on 103rd and Blue Ridge. Shout out to that, Rockstar.
That's big.
But he and I started working together and doing Women Crush Wednesdays because he does like modeling shows for big women.
Yeah, like
So BBWs.
Okay.
So he that's what the Women Crush Wednesday is for BBW women. To giving them an opportunity to show them love, because when we think Women Crush Wednesday, you automatically assume you're supposed to like a skinny black girl or skinny white girl. No, we're gonna represent the BBWs also. So
That's dope.
Yeah, I ain't get no invite, man. What's going on?
y'all welcome to come out every Wednesday. Come out this Wednesday. Actually, this Wednesday, we got YGKC in the building doing his birthday party. I don't know if y'all know YGKC.
No, I haven't heard of him, but we definitely.
He's a rapper in Kansas City. He's got the song called "Training Wheels" on the radio right now.
Okay, man. I need to tap in, man. I'm gonna definitely look into him, man. But shout out to him, man.
Shouts out.
Yeah, so he'll be there this Wednesday. Y'all can check him out.
Yeah. So what's the best way for for the followers to keep up with everything you got going on? Like, which one of your social media platforms do you advertise the most on?
I'm actually on all of them,
Okay.
pushing them all. You can find me on Facebook, Legends Comedy Club or Legends Comedy Robe, ROBE. You can find me on Instagram, really Kevin Robe, or Legends Comedy Club.
Okay, so we're talking about all this local talent, man, and obviously, man, you've been in the game for quite some time now, man. Both just trying to work with other people. Now you're doing stuff on your own. Do you feel like underground or local comedians should charge to perform?
I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for me. But when I first started doing comedy, I didn't charge, because I did more of here, I'm gonna do this pro bono so you can see who I am.
Facts.
And I got booked on a lot of shows out of town just getting on a flight, taking myself, getting on a flight and going to do a show with another comedian that was going to perform. I'm like, yo, see if I can do a guest spot.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then I got booked to come back down and headline. So,
Yeah, I think it should be like that. Any kind of art. Or
I just think with any artist, because I've booked people that just started.
Yeah.
And they'll be commanding all this money, and I'm like, what?
I don't even know you are.
I didn't even know if you could bring somebody, but to each his own. So that's why I don't speak for people, but personally, I feel like you should put in the grind first, and get it off, because some people ain't looking at it long term. They're just looking to get that quick dollar. So when you see somebody trying to get paid right off, that means that they're doing it for the money. They're not doing it for the love.
Yeah.
I do comedy for the love. Like I can give a free show as long as the seats are packed. I don't want. If everybody bought a ticket and nobody showed up, I'm not happy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's facts, man.
I'd rather have butts in the seats than to have money in my. Coming in. So.
Yeah, I think the only time you should charge is you will high demand. Let's say if 100 people booking Kevin Robe, then that's when you do the charge and whatnot. That's what I believe. But if you just up and comer, just do it for free.
And it's like this, I see you guys trying to, put this together, your podcast.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not gonna say you need to pay me $200. You give me, if you want to give me a donation for coming out here, I'll take it. But I ain't gonna ask you for nothing.
Right.
I'll do it on the strength because I rock with y'all.
And
we appreciate that. We definitely
Like I
do.
said, man, like when I first told them you was coming, they was very excited, man. I was like, damn, I really hope he come because I know he got a lot of stuff on his plate, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, definitely, man.
So appreciate you.
We
Man.
appreciate the love, man.
Well, I just want to ask, with being a comedian and times being like so sensitive, when it comes to jokes, are there any like subjects or stuff that you try to stay away from, like when you on stage or telling jokes?
No. I still talk about stuff, but I try to talk about it in a way to not hurt people's feelings.
Most definitely, yeah.
Sometimes I go a little too far, and my girl kind of tell me. She'll tell me,
We know.
Switch it out. So you could tell when people were getting hurt. But I do it in a joking manner where people are like, man, you was hilarious, man. How can I follow you? So, yeah, some stuff be controversial. I don't want it to come back and haunt me. That's why I would never run for office.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People be like, why don't you ever run for city council? Nope, because you ain't gonna be digging up stuff about me.
They'll find it, boy.
They're gonna pull that old improv video.
Right.
And they're drunk.
Yeah, you remember that? I was nervous.
That nigga was in there.
I bombed like a mug. They told me, he gonna say, "Get off the stage." I was like,
dang.
yeah, because I invited all these people out, and
I seen the video.
it was like I just started doing comedy, and improv let me out there, and I invited all these people out, and I got nervous, so I went on. I don't drink. So I went on the other side of they little club on the other side, and I asked for a shot of Seagram's gin.
Okay.
And I took it back, and then I asked for 2 more shots. And by the time they called my name to get on stage, I was drunk on those 3 shots.
Oh, yeah.
And I got up there, and I'm grinding on this white girl named Andrea. Shout out to Andrea. She's a comedian in Kansas City. I'm grinding on her, and then I just...
And he was just in there cussing like a
I
storm.
was cussing and-
You said shit like 100 times.
Yes, I did.
Shit.
They even turned the music on me, and then I'm like, why the hell y'all turning the music?
Yeah.
So they told me to get off the stage, so I just said, you want me to get off the stage? So I'm like, sexual chocolate, and I just threw the mic down. They banned me from the improv for the next 3 years.
Damn, is your 3 years coming up? Or?
No, it's over. It's over because they got new management.
So they don't know your ass.
Cool,
huh?
so they didn't hit the reset button.
Man, I love the improv comedy show, man.
For sure.
I think last show I went to go see Eddie Griffin, man, when he was in town, man. Shit was funny as hell.
I think last time I seen improv, I seen the late great John Witherspoon.
Oh, man, that's horrible. Rest in peace,
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
Well, y'all been to the improv. Y'all ain't been to the Legends Comedy
No,
Club.
we're gonna pull up,
come
man.
check it out.
We're gonna pull up. Yeah, we're gonna pull up to the Legends
All
Comedy
right,
Club.
I gotta. I'll tell you about my show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna take
segment
a
for
little
you.
bit of break, man. Have a little bit of an intermission, man. This is episode 9 of the Demxcrazy podcast. Got Kevin Robe in the building, and we be back.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, man. Welcome back to the Democracy, episode number 9. That's crazy. Episode number 9, man.
Number 9.
Man, we did came a long way since then, but man, we on here kicking it with Kevin Rowe, going down memory lane, man, reminiscing about the man, the beginning, man.
Yeah, I remember one of my favorite jokes you did about the shit shoes, man.
Yeah,
You said you had 2 pair of shoes. I'm like, you know what? Why did I think about that? Your shit shoes and your regular shoes. So-
You know, all the jokes that I do, they're the real jokes. Whether they be about me or about somebody else, they're real jokes.
So
Like,
you actually had
what's
2
up?
pair of shoes. Shit.
I did have 2 pair of shoes at work. It's funny.
They said the best form of comedy is the truth. Well, you can't.
But see, yeah, that's true. But see, I had 2 pair of shoes at work, but it wasn't at the job that I said. I used to work at a call center, and I used to put the shoes in my desk. This guy told me, because this one dude, this Mexican guy, his name was Juarez. He, oh, I should have said his name. He was in the bathroom and he was lighting it up in there, and I'm like, who is that?
Oh, sorry.
And I saw his shoe. He had on these bright orange shoes, and I saw him, and I'm like, man. And then I'm like, I don't know who that is, but they stinking this mug up. Then he came out, and he was right next to me. I'm like, that was him. So what I did, I swear, I bought some shoes like him. So when when I had to use the bathroom, I'll go in there because they already know it was him that was stinking it up. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy some shoes like
man,
him.
that's
I just
smart.
kind of changed it up a little bit. Said I was at Costco.
I'm gonna start doing this.
Man, well, that's a smart. That's a smart
Shit,
move.
Roe
right
ass
there.
gonna see this motherfucker interview. He gonna pull up on you. You say, yeah, you talk about me.
I ain't seen him in over 20 years, so it don't matter.
Man, have you ever been in any movies? I know you do like skits and shit. You ever been in any movies before, man?
I have been in a few movies. I'm actually in a movie. I just did a movie scene yesterday out of my store. It was the second season or second, what do they call it? Part 2.
Okay.
Part 2. I've been in, believe it or not, I was in a Christian movie.
I thought you were about to say some adult porn.
No. I was asked. I was asked. I was in a Christian movie, and me and another comedian,
Call him Kevin Long.
Thai Fu Panda. If y'all
Oh,
remember
shout out to
him.
Thai Fu Panda. Yeah.
Thai Fu and I was in a movie last year.
A Christian movie?
A Christian
Nah,
movie.
hell nah.
Y'all
Y'all got the wrong niggas.
Yeah, right.
I said, wait a minute.
And then I was in a series with what's his name, Young Cat.
Oh yeah, shouts out to Young Cat.
Yeah.
Damn, everybody working with Cat, but us, we need Cat. Bring your ass to the
Yeah,
show.
Cat,
man.
come to the show.
I hit
man.
him up and let him know that
Hey,
y'all.
man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I worked with I'm actually in a running series with Young Cat. I'll show
dope.
y'all. I'll show y'all the episode.
Was it shoot first?
Yep, I think
shoot first, shoot first,
and I'm like the where he gets his his work from.
I mean, yeah.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Well, you got
Yeah.
dreads, so I
Yeah.
mean, it fit the description. So I mean, that
Let me
shit.
see, and I was in another movie with Benzino.
That's what's up, man. It's
Damn,
big
hell
right
yeah.
there, boy.
Yeah, I think.
Shout out to Benzino.
Yeah, and the other ones was just it's a lot of skits.
That's dope.
If I had a good cameraman, I got some more skits
Hey, we got you, man.
Hey,
that I've been trying to put out.
Man, holler at us,
Well,
man.
I
We
just
pull
don't-
up.
I talked to you after the show, man.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so
My son right now, he's working the camera right now, but he's in Atlanta with Funny Marco.
Oh, man, that's huge,
yeah.
man. Damn, man.
Yeah, so
You tied in with some pretty powerful people, man.
yeah, so
Tapped in, okay.
I'm just out here trying to get it.
yeah, well, fuck the 600. You're already rich.
I wish I was rich.
Well, I mean, speaking of film and stuff like that, what are some comedians or actors that you would love to work with if given the opportunity?
I would like to work with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a legend,
That's a
boy.
legend for sure.
Yeah,
dog.
and Martin Lawrence.
Two goats.
And anybody, whoever give me a chance.
I feel you.
I'm willing to work. I don't care who it is. Also, what's the guy's name? Man, I can't think of his name right now, but he brought his team with him. He Chris Rock's part of his team. Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam
I would
Sandler,
love to
yeah.
work with Adam Sandler.
That man got his whole team on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He brought his team with
In
him.
his movies, he keep all his squad in there.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, he produces his own shit too.
Yeah.
So he got that bag. You know, what I'm
That's
saying?
smart.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
that help keep you employed in a way.
Yeah, and if I could work with Tyler Perry, I've seen some of the actors you had. They ain't as good as me. So
Hey,
yeah,
Tyler
yeah.
Perry, holler at Kevin Robe, man. I know we just mentioned you said you did like a Christian movie or something like
Yeah.
that. So speaking of that, I see a while back you did a Christian comedy show about a year ago. Like,
Yeah.
how did you end up getting into that?
well, believe it or not, I am a preacher's kid.
Oh man, I feel bad doing all this cussing now.
No.
Shit.
What they say about preacher's kids is right. We bad.
I guess you didn't see the video. That's it.
Yeah, you didn't see it right. I cuss. I still cuss. I just haven't cussed yet because I didn't know this was a cusser.
Oh,
Yo.
shit.
So that shows y'all that I know how to turn it on, turn it off.
Well, we appreciate it.
And I still ain't cussed, so that's good. But somebody told me I couldn't do it, so that's why I did it.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's dope.
And my
man.
brother, so my dad was a preacher, and my brother's a pastor of the church right now. And my brother was wanting to put on a comedy show, and they always ask. See, my brother know I cuss, so he was asking me to find comedians to perform at the church, but he didn't want to include me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, see if you got some guys that can do some Christian, not necessarily Christian comedy, but clean comedy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why you don't want me? He's like, I didn't think you could. So I hosted the gig, and we did it. It did pretty good. Actually, believe it or not, I keep saying this, but I think I want to go clean.
Oh, for real? Man, it's possible, man. I think you can do it, man.
You can go further with doing clean than you
Oh
can.
man, heck yeah! You
Definitely.
can do kids.
Yeah.
You can do the like I said earlier, the senior living homes, man.
I wish that I started clean. Like if you're a new comic, I'm gonna tell you right now, start clean because you can adjust.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
adapt.
You can
sure.
the other way. You can't go back and do all your jokes. You had to rewrite your jokes to where they clean.
Well, imagine Eddie Griffin trying to go clean. Boy, that'd
yeah.
be funny,
Man.
dog.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin is raunchy.
Yeah, I know. Now, is
He's
it
my
hard?
favorite comedian. Though.
He is. Now,
Eddie Griffin is.
Is it hard to go from being raunchy to clean? 'Cause
Yes,
like I said,
it's
when I
very
first
when I first started doing when I did clean, you think too much, so you want to. If you started out clean, you would automatically just do it and without thinking about what you're gonna say. Oh, I don't want to make sure I want to cuss in this church.
Yeah.
So I've been It's hard.
It's like it's not second nature, kind of. It's
No.
like,
Right.
yeah.
It's funny you mentioned it. I know we talked about this in the podcast a couple weeks ago. I think with JR or Nicolette or something like that. My first real performance was at a wedding. It was me, Ricky Ramsey, and a couple of my friends, man. And we performed the wedding. We didn't think about it. The name of the song was "Take Your Bitch." And I was like, wait a minute. And now I look back at it. We was telling us we're going to take your bitch after you got married. I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, y'all performed that?
At a wedding.
Wow.
Yeah.
They probably, believe it or not, they probably was like, oh, that was good. But they probably talked about you.
I'm
and I'm going to
sure
tell
they
you
did.
why I say that. Because do y'all know Cameron from KCK? He's a comedian. He just started out. He's been performing with Robert Jackson. But anyway.
I know Robert Jackson, but yeah.
This guy named Cameron, let me go back. This guy named Priebus Burton, he's a comedian also. And Priebus is a clean comic. And he was supposed to do a birthday party for this guy.
Yeah.
Priebus couldn't do it, so he asked me if I could do it. Priebus didn't say, hey, I need you to go over there and be clean. He just said, hey, I need you to perform. I get there, the girl says, oh, you're doing this for my husband and you have to be clean. I'm like, oh, I don't have no clean material.
Oh,
So I had to kind of wing it.
Yeah.
And Cameron was on that show. This was his first time on stage. And he was on the show and he kind of talked about their days in college and stuff like that. Yeah, you can roast your boy because you know him.
Yeah.
And they said they liked my performance, but I didn't like my performance. But, and then years later it came up in a memory and Cameron just posted it. And the guy was like, yeah, you were funnier than the guy I paid. But he didn't know I was on there. So I commented, yeah, of course he was funnier because he know more about you. I didn't know that's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, but it's cool. Yeah, he did his thing. I didn't know it was a clean show.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I want to get clean so that way it won't be an issue.
No matter the crowd or the
Right.
situation.
Now, you can't be clean everywhere, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because I've did shows clean or just use. Okay, I went and did a show and I said cooch or cookie, and they like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, you better say pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that. You know what I'm saying? So some people want that. That hood shows,
Yeah,
you
for
better.
sure.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like the Apollo, man. You gonna go?
There's some people that I've seen at the improv do good, like with the improv crowd, and I put them on my show. Well, we put them, Cortez and I put them on our show, Laughing Your Leggings Off, and that was a ratchet
Yeah.
shows, and they didn't do good. It was like people was like just sitting there like corny ass jokes.
Man.
I think that cleaners work with certain people. I went to the improv and that was opened up for John Witherspoon. It was like a white guy on there, and he was supposed to he was saying it clean, but at the same time it was
Corny.
meant for him to be corny. You know what I'm saying? So I think it worked for certain people.
Yeah. Well, man, we about to take a little bit of a break, man. This is the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 9 with Kevin Robe, and we be back right after some message.
And he bring us some free liquor too.
Free liquor.
All right, man. So welcome back to episode 9 of the Demxcrazy Podcast, where we got Mr. Kevin Robe in the building with us today.
Yes, sir.
Kicking it
Turn
with us,
up.
man. So I just want to, ask, with you being an entrepreneur, a comedian, what is some advice that you would give someone who was basically looking to start a business on their own?
Be humble.
Facts.
Yeah.
And to research what you're trying to do before you do it.
Definitely.
Because one thing that Costco taught me my 14 years of being there is you have to have the 5 rights. Right quantity, right quality, right time, at the right moment, in the right place.
Man, and that's good that you had that experience before you start your own retail business, man. My last question for you though, bro, man. I see you made a few jokes about the Slut Hut. What the fuck is a Slut Hut, man?
The Slut Hut is actually a motel that sits right next door to my establishment. My
Do you own Slut Hut
my
too?
convenience. No, I don't own that.
Oh, okay.
Some I won't say that. I'll say some international people own it.
So what be going on over there, man?
They do a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
It's a one-stop hop shop. Like you can It's an hourly motel. Let's just say that.
Hey, so
Hourly
man,
motel.
hopefully that's good for your business, man. Come and get their condoms and their liquor, little,
Well, you know what?
little crack pipes and all
People
that.
from older white men from Overland Park come there often, and they keep the street performers, and they get their little condoms, and they go over there.
That's what's up, man. I mean, ain't not what's up.
They're
but it's
putting
good.
it back, putting it back in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
it's
something for
hourly.
5 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, it's Bed Bug City over there, but they just
damn.
they just actually renovated and threw all the old beds out and put some. They said they remodeling over there,
That's what's up, man.
For sure.
and they're building a dispensary right next door to that. So
Yeah, they trying to get
it'll
lit
be-
over that
sure
motherfucker.
so it'll be
is,
me, the motel, the dispensary.
So you sell tobacco products? So you sell like
I do.
blunt
I do.
wraps and all that?
I do.
So that's going to be good when they got the dispensary, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they
They'll
come
come
over
right
there
over
with
to
little
you,
wraps.
boy.
Dispensary's supposed to open, I guess, in next 2 months. or
Man, they
something.
definitely stock up on your backwoods and your Swisher Sweets, man.
Yeah.
Man, what is the biggest seller at your store anyways, man? As far as like product, it can be any product. What do you sell the most, man?
Believe it or not, people think that we sell like liquor more, like Hennessy and all the high dollar Hennessy, bottles, but we really sell that $2 bottle. The $2 bottle is the biggest selling item in there because people are buying that every day.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
The Hennessy you only buying when there's a special occasion or when it's the weekend.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get that rock gut bottle every single we literally I could see you getting out of your car, I'm gonna sit your product on the counter.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, so you trying to say you know me? Yes.
I pay attention
Yes,
to my
I know
customer.
you.
Yeah.
You're doing good for me. You keeping me open.
Hell yeah.
They should be flattered, boy. I was.
Let me tell you, I used to work at my store for 6 years before I bought it.
Man, that's fine.
And part time, I was
dope.
I was a manager at Costco, and I was part time. I was supposed to only be there for a month, but I wound up being there 6 years. And I used to tell people when they used to ask for like cigarettes and stuff, I'm like, the cigarettes kill. Like, this is cancer.
Yeah.
Now that I'm known, I'm like, what else can I get for you?
Yeah.
You want some more cancer?
I mean, you gonna die. You gonna die from something.
And let me piggyback off that real quick. I know we got other questions to get in. I ain't trying to hog everything.
Oh, you cool,
RG.
do your
Do your thing,
But
Chris.
nah, man, with you knowing your customers like that means a lot, man. Like, I remember when I was younger and people say, man, customer service is everything. Like, man, fuck all that square shit. But I'm going to keep it 100, man. Like, I love going to fucking, what's that? I go for breakfast every
You
day.
used to go to Waffle House.
So every day, man, I go to Waffle House in the morning on my off days, man. It's this OG that worked in there. I got you, bro. And like, I get the same shit every day. The nigga knew what I want. I didn't even have to say shit. I walk in, I got you, bro. He got everything right. He knew how many eggs I wanted, how I wanted them cooked. And the nigga left after quarantine, after the pandemic, but I ain't been back since because, like, my nigga gone. Like, that customer service means everything. I just wanted to say that, but keep that up, man. Like, it's funny and shit, but that's real.
It really
Customers
is.
do appreciate that shit, man.
Yeah.
I know I used to, man. I used to go to this bank. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't because they really remembered me. It's because where I was at, it wasn't too many black people, and I was one of the few black people walking in the bank. But
The Douglas.
boy, I ain't with no bank like that.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway, but now I
Shout out
used
to the
walk
Douglas,
in,
my bank
the bank
not
teller, she knew me, boy. So I kind of felt special. I had to pull out no IDs and nothing to cash the check or anything like that. So it felt real good.
What was that? Vivica Fox. What you doing over here? I didn't know you had a bank account over here. Give me all the money. What you doing? You playing?
It's Dudley's Bank. Shout out to Dudley's, the Leroy's Bank.
Oh, is that where it was?
Nah, that ain't not. I don't know what this man talking about.
Man said, what's your bank called? First State Bank? Like,
Bank of America.
fuck no.
Wells Fargo. Yeah, Wells Fargo. Shout out to Wells
Boy,
Fargo.
disrespect this man bank.
Nah,
I rode up to the bank
Nah,
with this
nigga,
man
nah.
before, dog. Was they charging you for withdrawal slips or not?
Let's see what happened was.
Nah, that ain't what I asked
No.
you. Was they charging you for withdrawal
His
slips?
bank account, he can get a bag of dog food and some tennis shoes while he waiting in line at Walmart to cash his check.
So Kevin, how's the family?
Let me put this money on my money
Yeah,
card.
you saw that Chiefs game yesterday, Kevin? How was it?
Man got a bank, don't even got an inside of that mug, boy. It's just a drive through. You can't even go inside the bank.
man, so since we talking about finances right now, have you ever like faced a major business loss or had like a bad investment? Like, damn, why did I invest into this?
I have.
Man, heck
Kev?
yeah.
What happened, Kev?
I was starting up. Me and a few of my colleagues, my buddies growing up. was trying to start a concert. We were kind of trying to be concert promoters, and we were trying to bring OT Genesis. And so we put money down. I think we had it. Shout out to Bobby J. He was one of them.
Bobby J, shout out. He doing big shit too, man.
We was trying to bring OT Genesis, and we put money down, like $7,500. Had to put the money down. Sent the guy the money. One of my homeboys got the booking agency, so-called, and we sent the money. And then so we made a flyer with OT Genesis on it, and then OT Genesis. The date we had, I think we had him coming in July. Like July 20, it's like, July 21st or something. And then Chris Brown had that big concert here in Kansas City at the Sprint Center.
Yeah.
And OT Genesis was on it. And I'm like, wait a minute. It was in June. And I'm like, wait, how is he coming in June with Chris Brown if he coming in July for us? I'm like, I don't want to do that. So we reached out to the booking agency, and they said, okay, well, since you don't want OT Genesis, who you want? Well, give us who you got. Who else we work with Plies, so they gave us Plies. So my friend was like, don't put it out there until everything is finalized. I'm so itchy that I do it anyway. I put the poster out there, bringing Plies, coming out. So Plies manager actually hit me up. They inboxed me because evidently that flyer was circulating. He was like, how did y'all get him? We don't even know about this.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, we did this booking agency. Just like, did you call? Have you all talked to them? I said, yeah, we talked to them through text message, email, and it was a fake booking agency.
Ooh,
they took our
man.
money.
Oh man, that's horrible.
The guy was like, well, you didn't book Plies. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry.
So we lost $7,500, man.
Damn, that's a big hit.
That ain't no joke.
Plies, nigga flew away with your shit.
What about you, RG, man?
Man, shoot, man, I done bought a whole bunch of equipment that I'm about to start this YouTube channel. I done bought cameras. I done bought microphones. I done bought some recording studios. Boy, I got some, hell, this equipment, these lights was sitting in my damn closet before we started. So, man, I done took a lot of losses, man, invested in myself, having some ideas. I done tried to start open mics with friends, and, we went renting out the Westport Coffee House and, pressing up flyers and, man, this shit about to be lit. Boy, only one person came to that mug, dog. I was the cashier. Yeah, basically. So I done had a lot of losses.
Rasulio?
Shit, I'm just break it down. My one bad investment is called a relationship. That's it. You invest to your time, your money, you ain't together. That it is right there. But as far as like business wise, everything been kind of solid for me because I'm a cheap bastard, so I make sure that everything is right. But as far as business relationship,
I feel you,
Chris B.
For me, man, it was shit like 2008. Me and Ricky Ramsey, man, we was trying to do like a party, man, like over at the Truthful Banquet Hall. So me and Rick was out, hitting the pavement, passing out flyers, man. Like for real, we was promoting for like the whole month straight, man. And I think shit, we was probably like $5,000 in for this investment, man. Like, we obviously went and do our research. We both was young, we both was 19, we was buying all types of shit like liquor.
Niggas bought liquor at 19, shit.
We had somebody else do it for us.
Oh, well.
But anyway, when we got to that point though, man, like, so we had the party. The party's like the very next day, Friday. I got a call from a detective from KC, Missouri. Yeah, this is Detective such and such. Do y'all have a permit for this? Do y'all have zoning for this? I'm like, nah, what's that? Yeah, if you don't have none of this, you can't have the party. And I see that you're serving liquor to underage people. It's like, we're going to raid your place if y'all don't get all this shit done. So we need to do it, man. So all that money we invested, we didn't get none of it back, man. And people was blowing up our phone that day of. Y'all still having the party? Y'all still there? I think they start calling you too.
That was calling me because I made the flyer and it was.
Why did the detective think that you was young?
Huh?
Why did they assume y'all was young?
Because the party, it was 18 and older.
Oh, you had it on there on the flyer, 18 and older?
And we was passing out the flyers at high schools.
Yeah.
We was going to all high schools. Yeah, we was going to high schools. So, high schools got police officers that work there.
Yeah.
Oh, these niggas about to be serving liquor. So that's how they found out.
I ain't gonna lie, that
man.
party was gonna jerk too because they had niggas in St. Louis calling me.
Yeah.
Man.
So we was flooding it, man.
For sure. Well, man, we about to take a little bit of an intermission, man. This is episode 9 of the Demxcrazy podcast. We got our guest, Mr. Kevin Robe, in here with us.
Ready, Teddy?
And we be back with some more podcasts for the Demxcrazy.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 9. We got Mr. Kevin Robe in the building with us, kicking it and
Yes, sir.
talking and chopping it up with us, man. So I just want to ask, if you guys can change anything about the entertainment industry and how it is right now, what would that be?
That's a good ass
You
question.
mean locally or just?
Just in general.
I would like for blacks to work more together.
Yeah, I agree.
We the only nationality that don't. We always competing against each other, and we could be a dynasty. We can, man, we could be the biggest nationality around if we work together.
That's a fact.
We always fighting each other and compete.
Yeah.
Even in our own city, you know, there's a lot of comedians. I wish we weren't. We were still humble. I'm gonna include myself in that because I could probably do better. But I wish that we were still trying to chase. Because some people feel like they already made it because they got all these women chasing them, and you know the popularity. Popularity don't mean nothing if it ain't paying the bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wish these people were still. And then I see new comedians that automatically think, oh, I got 1 million views on that. I'm popular. No, you haven't made
I
it
got charge
yet.
money. You know what I'm saying?
You haven't made it yet. You still got to grind because you can be real. Anybody can hit the stop button and re-record on social media, but get on that stage.
Yeah, that's facts.
If you on trash on stage, it's going. They were like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. 85 South Boys. I was looking at it today. They're funny on together.
Yeah.
But break them up? Nah. They cool. Like what's the name? The bald head one. They all bald. Well, 2 of them are bald.
Carlos Miller or
Not Carlos Miller. The other one.
Chico.
Chico Bean. He's the rapper.
Yeah.
Carlos Miller is the comedian, and then the other one,
DC's
DC
like a
Young
house
Fly,
man.
he's the roaster.
Yeah.
Like he can roast.
Yeah.
On stage, hour and a half now, he can't. He's not funny. He can't. So that's what I mean by start and stop. Everybody's funny. Start and stop.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's facts.
Get in front of a live audience. That's when the real who you really are is gonna show. So that's all I'm saying. We need to come together, and I might be able to tell you something, and you something, and we can all work together, and y'all might be able to tell me something, something that I like. Damn, how do I put this together? Like I just said when I came in here, I need a cameraman. I don't have a cameraman.
Man, like I said, we definitely want to work with you on that. We'll chop it up with you after this, man.
Yeah.
To piggyback off of go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I believe in the barter system. So just like I got the venue, y'all got the cameras. We can work together if y'all ever need a venue, perform or something.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Man, we
Yeah.
honored to work with you, man. Yeah. To piggyback off of what Kevin said, I'm gonna speak on a local level because I ain't never been in a big entertainment field.
Yeah.
But on a local level, man, like Kevin said, man, just work together, man. Like there's a lot of talented rappers I want to work with here in the city, man. But they feature prices is I ain't gonna say it's insane or nothing like that, but I don't feel comfortable with paying it. Not because I don't have the money to pay, it's because like, yeah, you're talented, but you're not buzzing. Like, if I pay you this $150, you're not going to make me that $150 back. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be glad to, like Kevin said earlier, I'll be glad to donate to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, I understand. If you go to the studio, here's $50 so you can pay for your studio session. But,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just work together, man. Everybody's trying to compete. Everybody cocky and feel like they already done made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you probably got, a whole bunch of chicks on social media following, but are you selling 10,000 albums? Are you selling out at Westport Coffee House? Are you selling out at Legends Comedy Club? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be humble, man. Let's work together.
Yeah, and like I said, I got to piggyback off of both of y'all, because like I said, on the local level, and you said people getting cocky is just like black people, or, in general, they got like egos, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's times where they might open up for an ASAP Rocky, and all of a sudden they make a Facebook post, prices going up. I'm like, you will open that act. Nobody come to see your black ass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, who the fuck are you? So, like, prices, shit, like I said. So I think they just got to humble themselves, and I wish we, and especially in Kansas City, we all just work together. That's it, and we can create something. Because, like I said, all this you know, I do this, I do that shit. It's like I said, me, I work with anybody.
So kind of go off of that a little bit. Do y'all feel like some of the local acts, like they kind of do it just for the fame and not really
Hell
for the
yeah.
passion?
Yeah, they don't. There's a lot of. I mean, I can't speak for the rappers, but I know a lot of comedians are doing it for the fame and not the love, and you can tell because how they act when they get off stage.
Yeah.
They don't even. They you know me when I do my show. If I'm on the show, I'm over in the corner. I'm studying how I'm gonna be on stage. You know how I'm gonna perform on stage. But them, they all taking pictures. You know, talking to the girls and stuff. Nah, man, you can't do all that, man. What I used to do when I first started doing comedy, because I was kind of a little bit of both. I was doing it for the love and the fame.
Yeah.
Because I loved the way the girls was. Oh, he funny.
Yeah.
So I'm up here trying to date everybody that approached me saying I'm funny, and my friend sister Savvy Events said to me, Kevin, you cannot date your crowd. And I was
Bullshit.
like, look, and I said that. I'm like, why? But then after those people you date stop coming, they gonna stop coming. I mean, after y'all stop talking, they gonna stop coming, and all the people that they were bringing out are gonna stop coming.
That's fact.
So your whole crowd is gonna go. So then, as I got a little older, I stopped doing that.
Yeah, that's smart, man.
But the new comedians are doing it, and I'm like, yo, you can't date your audience.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, why? Trust me, I'm talking from experience.
Yeah.
And guess what? We used to get, on a Thursday night, 200-300 people in a show. Now we can barely get 40 and 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because everybody think, I made it, I'm funny, I'm popular, and they'll put on a show, and they'll put people on the show that ain't even funny, and they'll keep putting these trash shows out here, and people think that's what Kansas City represents, trash.
Yeah.
So when you try to put on a quality show,
They used
They
to
be
what
like,
they been getting.
I ain't coming because,
Yeah.
nah, I don't want, such and such gonna be on, nah, I don't want to go because he and I messed around, or, yeah, like, dang, man, I done been through that with so many people. I don't come no more because I don't like such and such.
And for real, like, y'all that's watching this, like, just soak up this knowledge that he giving y'all. He giving y'all free game right now, man. You know, obviously he owns his own comedy club. He's being consistent. Like, shit, what, 10, you been doing this like 10 years now, being in the comedy scene now?
Yeah, it's almost about 9 years.
Yeah, so, man, you know, just soak up this free game he giving you, man. Like, you know, don't take it personal. So, you know, when niggas like this speak, just soak it up, man. You know, swallow your pride and soak up the knowledge.
Yeah.
Sure.
Stop putting out these trash shows.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, I mean, people want that quick cash grab, but hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
That's true. Well, I just want to say, you know, we kind of been talking about some stuff. What's some mistakes that you kind of learned in the entertainment field that you know now that you wish you knew, like, in the beginning? Or some mistakes that you would wish you could caught earlier or caught sooner?
Don't get drunk.
No, yeah, don't get drunk, especially before a show. Stop dating my crowd and to not be on every show. And
Explain that, like.
well, and that's what I'm doing now. I'll explain the second part. To not be on every show, when I was started doing comedy, I was hungry. I wanted everybody to know me, so I would get booked on every show. Hey, can I be on that show? Hey, can I be on that show?
Oh, okay.
You know, and you would be on shows that ain't. When they see you on that show, they're gonna say, "Oh, you were the funniest person on the show," or you know what I'm saying, or the show was cool. You know, trash. Okay, like so. Say here's an example of what I mean. Let's say I get on a bunch of shows for free, and they're doing free shows in Kansas City. They're doing $5 shows and things like that. And people, I'm going to tell my people to come see me at all these shows.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go get on a real big show where it's $20. And I'm like, well, why would I pay to see you $20 when I just saw you for $5 over here? If you're not writing new jokes consistently every day, or for every show, if you're going to tell the same jokes in Kansas City, Kansas, and over in Missouri, then you shouldn't be on everything. Not unless you're writing like Kevin Hart. I mean, Kevin Hart got writers, but If you're consistently writing all the time, that's the only way you.
So you don't want to oversaturate your brand.
Because people gonna be like, I already saw you over here. If you ain't telling no new jokes, I already heard them jokes.
Facts.
Definitely. Definitely, man. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a break, man. We got Mr. Kevin Robe in the building with us, man. And this is the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 9.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, we back from a break, man, back from an intermission, man. We got Kevin Robe in the building, man, just soaking up a lot of game and knowledge,
Yes,
man.
Sir.
So do y'all have an end game, man? Like once y'all done with the comedy or the rapping, man, like what do y'all plan on doing after that, man? Mr. Robe?
Me, I love to perform, so I don't know when I'm gonna ever give this up. But me, I just if I'm not doing comedy, I'm gonna be around it.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
And the beautiful thing about being a comedy, there's no age limit. Like Mr. Witherspoon, he did until the day he died, man. So that's the thing, And people try to put like time limits on rappers, like me, Russell, Leroy, we all rap. You niggas, y'all 30 plus, y'all rapping. But the beautiful thing about comedy, boy, I mean, shit, you can do that till the day you die.
yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Double R?
Like I said, probably like you said, I'm gonna be around it. I probably won't be doing it. Like I might be just shooting videos, or probably making beats or something, making music or something, or other than that though. But I'm gonna be around it, and also just real estate and other than that. But that's the only ending I got for it. But
RG?
Sure. I mean, with me, man, I for hip hop, man, I'm a student of the game. I had a project called that, so
hell yeah.
I can't help but write. If I ain't writing a rap, I'm writing a poem. I'm doing something that has to do with it, and it's not because I want to do it. It's because I love to do it. It's something that I've been doing my whole life. So even if I'm not doing anything publicly, shit, I want to learn how to DJ. I want to buy a turntable set and learn how to scratch. I want to learn how to make a beat. I want to learn how to do something because it's something that I'm passionate about and it's something that I enjoy. But as far as like getting away from that, man, I obviously want to do stuff to be able to, not only solidify myself, but solidify my family. Maybe starting a small business or looking to, get into real estate or, doing something that I can basically be able to pass something on to my children or whatever the case may be. But as far as the entertainment field, man, it's something that I love to do. I love to create, no matter what type of creativity it is. It's just something that I love to do. So probably won't be in front of the camera, but I'll be behind the scenes or, turning some lights on, doing whatever I can do. So.
Or OnlyFans, not just playing. But Chris B.
Yeah, man. As far as me, I'm pretty much like, man. Like I love music, man. I just love entertainment in general, man. So once I finally do stop being in front of the cameras with the rapping, I just want to be behind the scenes, ghostwriting. I'm an incredible writer, not to be a narcissist or nothing, but I write really good. So I still want to ghostwrite for people, man. I want to sharpen my skills with audio engineering, video production, that. Now, as far as like actual businesses, I want to start my own transportation business, man, like patient transport and stuff like that. That's my actual career goal for real, man. So that's what I want to do with that, man.
That's some lit ass goals.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Man, well, Mr. Kevin Robe, I want to ask you, man, do you have any upcoming projects or events that fans should be out on the lookout for?
Actually, I do. I got this Wednesday. I got Women Crush Wednesday. That starts right now. Is with the restriction, we're doing it from 5 to 10. But after the restriction, it will be 7 to midnight. Okay. On Mondays, actually on Tuesdays, we do Taco Tuesday karaoke and comedy.
Nice.
So we mix all three. I'm the host of that. And that'll start next Tuesday, 7 to midnight. Then on Thursdays, we do open mic comedy.
Nice.
The 22nd through the 24th, I got Mark Gregory coming to town. He is Dick Gregory's nephew. He's a comedian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dick Gregory.
Yeah, he's been doing, the improv actually, I got him from the improv. He's performed a lot at the improv, and I reached out to him, and he's coming to bless the stage. Then on the 31st, I got what is it called? Cigar, cognac, and comedy.
Okay.
So you can do all three. Smoke a cigar, drink your cognac, and listen to some comedy. That's going to be
my vibe right
that's
there.
going to be me. A new comedian named the Goofy Girl. We're gonna have Ace and Tapu Panda and Miss Q.
Miss Q, man. Yeah,
Forgot about Miss Q.
Yep. So they'll all be on the show, and then we're gonna do a Wild and Out show February 13th and 14th for Valentine's Day weekend. And also, I got YGKC. He's going to be at Women Crush Wednesday this Wednesday for his birthday, as well as he's putting on a rap showcase. I think you should be on February 20th.
I appreciate it, man. We definitely want to tap in.
Yeah, so he's doing a rap showcase, and what you win is $250. You get a chance to record in his studio, as well as you get to be on a feature on his song.
That's dope.
So if you win, we'll talk more about that when we get off
Thank
here.
you, man.
Okay, cool.
Nah, man, I'm for sure proud of you, man. This is exciting. Hear all this beautiful event you got going on. Now you got the prices on the website.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm building my website, but if you want to book any of the shows that I got coming up, I got weekly shows. If you want to find out any shows right now, it's at eventbrite.com. Just put in Legends Comedy Club. My website is being built. It's going to be finalized by the end of this week.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, we most definitely
Yeah.
had the links in the description
Yeah, for
when
sure.
we do this. So
Yeah,
like I
so
said, you know.
I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
We appreciate you coming.
It's a
you know what I'm
blessing
saying?
to get out the house and come all the way this way.
With a bottle of Cavassier.
Yeah, I'll bring it next time. But I missed out. I mean, but I appreciate people to just acknowledging the things that I've been doing in the community. I used to be a big community advocate, helping the community, but a lot of people didn't like that. They hated on me a little bit, saying that, oh, you think you better than everybody. I'm like, I'm helping. Like, how am I? So I don't do it as much anymore because of it. But I got discouraged from it. But my goal, I think God put me on earth to help. I'm always trying to help. And people take advantage of my kindness sometimes.
Same here.
But
Yeah, man.
but it is what it is. God said do it, so I listen. I'm obedient, and
And the thing is, man, like obviously, man, look at all your blessings, man. Like I said, with you wanting to be out there and helping other people, man, look what you're getting back in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a big person of karma, man. I feel like whatever you put out in the universe, you're going to get that back, man.
Facts,
So you out here doing people wrong, you're going to get that back. You out here blessing people, you're going to get that back. You know, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. Like I said, man, we love you, man. I look up to you, man. I look at you like a big brother, man. And, when I first met you, it's always been positive vibes, man. So just keep doing what you do. Like, you inspire me and motivate me to get to the next level, man.
sure.
So,
that's what's up. Yeah.
For sure. And we definitely we want to thank you for just, coming to, pop in and check in with us, man, because you doing so much to help people in the community, but also giving people a platform. It's not really many platforms in the
facts.
city
It's not.
where somebody can basically showcase their talent. So we definitely want to thank you for that, not only as entertainers, but just as people who live in this community. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I appreciate that. And what I will say is, as I talked about myself as a comedian, but as an owner, anybody that's wanting to put together to find out how you can do your own shows, if you want to put together a show, I'm willing to help you. You can make some money. I got dates available. If you want to put together a showcase, we can. And I'm gonna talk to you guys because y'all we can do a rapper comedy showcase
Nice.
if y'all
That'd be dope.
interested. And we can make some money and
yeah, and that's the thing, man. We'll definitely bring out, a crowd. Not saying like we them niggas or nothing like that, but we know how it is, man. Put ass in seats, man.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to come up there and get all the fame and steal all your fans. Like
Yeah.
we want to bring our own fan base,
Yeah.
man. So we definitely
let's put
understand,
something
man.
together. I want to work.
Oh, yes, sir.
I want to work too, man. We back with a vengeance, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, is there anything else you want to mention out there? Any products or any discounts you got going on at the liquor store? I mean, the convenience store right now?
The
or?
convenience store that sells liquor.
Yeah, convenience store still liquor. Like any specials going on or anything?
I got. You know what? If you mention this that you saw this here, you can get 10% off your next item.
That's beautiful.
At the Prospect Party Shop. Come in and just show me some love. 5314 Prospect. We got cold beer. Shit, we even got the liquor codes sometimes. So
Yeah.
What else we got over there that I can offer, young lady? She acting like she don't hear me.
Yeah. Now the comedy club, do y'all serve like liquor?
We do serve
food?
liquor and food.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We got pool tables. It's a sports lounge. So
Yeah.
if you're doing something,
Oh, my
if you're doing something for the, if you
man.
need a place to do something for the playoffs this Sunday, yeah, you need to check us out. 6151 Blue Ridge Boulevard.
We definitely gonna be there, man.
We'll start out at 12 p.m. We're gonna rock all night. Well, at least until the restriction, you know.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you
that
have-
sucks, man. Them restrictions is horrible, man. Like, I feel like everybody just, keeping their hands clean, wearing their masks, man. Just, man, let hours go on.
Right.
Man. It's
Yeah.
hurting. It's hurting small business owners,
Yeah,
man.
and we got great parking. I got security. I ain't had no issues. Got great seats. Got 16 TVs.
Damn.
Come out. Yeah, check us out.
Get the Uber ready just in case somebody get too lit, too drunk.
That's-
You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you, Mr. Kevin Rowe, for coming in and
Yes, sir.
kicking it with us, man, on the
No
Democracy
problem.
Podcast, man. This is episode 9, and if you people you watching this, man, go ahead and hit a like button, hit a subscribe button, and keep in contact with us. We'll have all his information, posted in the description box below, so you can reach out to him as well.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up. Thank y'all.
All right.
Yeah.